Hello and welcome everyone. I am Parker Bidgary, arch entrepreneur, robotics and artificial intelligence systems. A little tired tonight, but I figure I'd do a really quick video. I just wanted to say that I got my awesome product called PadScript. Essentially, what it does, it allows you to use your own programming your own libraries like DLL files to be integrated into a much higher level programming language. It uses Lua, it's built off of Lua, and you just simply put in your libraries using a GUI. All the commands in the library automatically add into the Lua environment, and therefore, kind of in a way, creating your own programming language with your own commands or other people's commands. I have a tutorial video on kind of how to do that. I'm going to be making another video soon on how to create the proper library to add your own commands to the programming language, or to PadScript, I should probably say. It's a little confusing, I will admit, so I would highly recommend you seeing the tutorial videos. Kind of explains a lot better. It's a really interesting concept, very interesting idea. I don't really know too many softwares out there that actually support something like that. So it basically organizes your code, puts all your libraries, all your functions into one easy high-level programming language, and you can export an application so that you can share or sell or whatever. It's really easy. You can like code C# once and for all, and then just add it all into this language that you create. You can share your libraries to other people that are using PadScript, so you can share in that sense. And yeah, have a lot of fun with that. Just go into Pad Intelligence, PAD intelligence.com. Or you could check out the actual video on my YouTube channel. If you're seeing this, you're most likely on YouTube, so check that out. Should be like a video or two behind this one. So figure I would just say that. Now let's get to the actual video of this. It's not just a promo. Even though I'm probably gonna do another promo video for tonight for PadScript, and then I will probably kind of slow down a little bit on PadScript. And start working on actual Pad. There's a lot of workings in the background, a lot of social media stuff, a lot of marketing tests, experimentations, basically trying to get the right marketing data and stuff like that. PadScript is of course a beta version, so it's can be a little bit buggy, but I worked really hard in getting all the bugs out. I'm trying to build also like a social, not a social media, but like I have social forums on the website so you can say your ideas, bugs, stuff like that. And ultimately, I'm trying to work on PAD, which is, of course, an ultimate artificial intelligence system. Has everything from voice commands, text to speech. You can text it. You can have it see you, face recognition. It can detect different words, vocab, Wolfram Alpha, Google, Yahoo, um, RSS feeds, sockets, serial connections, microcontroller controls. Wow. Raspberry Pi support, all this fun stuff. Its own scripting language, so you can uh, basically. I'm sorry, somebody just messaged me. Basically, that you can build your own apps, which is that's really cool. I'll be honest, PadScript is actually a thing in Pad, but I basically took out PadScript and made it user friendly, and that is where PadScript comes from. Of course, the only thing that PadScript's really lacking is an IDE. I will say that Eclipse is really good. The Lua version of Eclipse is really good. But anyways, I am rambling like crazy. The whole entire thing of this video is to how to get connections through LinkedIn and to ultimately get a constant flow of people and, more important, recruiters, so you always have an opportunity of getting a good job. Now, this is something that I kind of figured out on my own. Didn't really have a mentor or anything. It was just something more like a dopamine rush of like constantly getting connection. excuse me, got to the point where I was getting like connections from like Mojang, which if you don't know who Mojang is, it's the company that made Minecraft. Like connections with the, I think it's like COO. I don't know what COO is. Got connections to major companies. Got connections to people in the video game industry, Google, all that stuff. It's really cool. I think I even have a connection from Den Pena, which is kind of interesting. He's a $50 billion man or something like that. Um, a lot of cool stuff on there. Got almost 3,000 connections at the moment, and I consistently get messages through what is it? Well, just messages through LinkedIn saying, "Hey, you want this .NET programming job? Hey, you want this app development job? Hey, you want this? Hey, you want that?" And it's a really, really cool thing. I'm like, wow, I didn't like. It's cool because I get it like every other day. Um, Now there is some minor maintenance to this, but ultimately it's really cool. Like you put in a little bit of work in the beginning and just have this constant flow. And I'll just tell you straight up right now, since I was so long in the beginning promo, I'm just gonna tell you all this information straight up. So the first thing you want to do, minimum 300 connections. It could be anybody. It could be your parents. It could be Steve. Almost said Steve Jobs, but he's not alive. It could be Bill Gates. It could be anyone. Now, of course, if you get a connection to Bill Gates, that's really awesome. But anyways, so make sure you have minimum 300. Recommended over 500 because, as you see in the connections, there's a 500 plus, meaning that if you're over 500, it doesn't really show the actual person unless I think they have premium that they just show you have over 500, and that's really good. Now, the second thing is you need to make sure whatever job you're looking for, to make sure your descriptions, your awards, your education, your job experiences. I know you can't really control job experience that much, but make sure it's within the field that you want and you be very detailed. You have pictures, you have videos. I have videos of my older versions of Pad when I was trying to release it and stuff like that, which didn't really work at the time, but I have enough of the mindsets and hard work and ethics to finally release that. But ultimately, just work really hard on trying to get a good detail. Make sure to always associate with others that are more way up there. For example, my LinkedIn picture is me and Steve Wozniak. That's a really, really good picture. You can check me out on LinkedIn, Parker Bidigare. Bidigare as in Bidigare. I'm not just telling you that to connect, but just showing you that I'm actually telling you the truth. And you can actually see my progress. I'm just simply trying to share this information with you so you can have the benefits too. My hands are getting tired holding my phone. So, 300 minimum, above 500 recommended. Have detailed descriptions, detailed skills, all this stuff. Now, to be honest, I would even recommend over 1,000 connections because when you get, the more connections you have, the more connections you get within your field. And when you have detailed descriptions of who you are, work description, education, awards, projects, add in pictures, videos, other networks like Facebook, Twitter, all that integrated in there. You kind of like intermix everything and you associate to people. You also want to join groups. You want to have influencers, stuff like that. These are all kind of bit the generic things. You need to have these things in place in order to have this happen. And you're probably saying they're like, okay, I already know this. But to be honest, you need to have the fundamentals of this to work, which is having a good description, having good this and that, having a good overall display of your profile. Okay, so now this is where some of the strategy comes in. Now that you have a good foundation, you move on and you try to find the recruiters. Now you're thinking, well, wait a second. I'm trying to find the recruiters. Wouldn't the recruiters be finding me? And ultimately, what you need to do is you need to start a fire. And that fire will grow bigger and bigger and bigger. Yes, the wood would technically run out, but let's just say it's a big pile of wood. And occasionally you have to throw in a log or even a stick. Now, at first, you have to get the fire started, and that takes a lot of work. It's sort of a bit like this with anything, but this is fairly easy. Fairly easy. Excuse me. Got like allergies or something. But so you go to a company that you want to be a part of. Make sure that your job description, or I'm sorry, your description of your profile matches the job that you want. And ultimately also try to be truthful about it, but you can bend the truth a little bit here and there. You could be like, oh, I got this and this and this. But the thing is, though, you need to have the social media other than LinkedIn to back up certain things. Like on YouTube, maybe produce a video of something, or maybe for awards or something like that. My camera got weird. Make sure to have it associated to the job that you want. And the other thing that you want to do is, when you are getting the recruiters, literally spam the heck of trying to get connections with these recruiters. And not just with that company, but with other companies within the same field or industry. So let's just say you want to be a tech person like me. You want to go out there, spam the heck out of Google, Microsoft, even the IT repair shop down the road. And you also want to make sure that you, if you've gone to school, university, or something like that, or a part of a community, make sure that you connect with those people too. I don't know why it is, but when I connected to Oakland University, which is the college I went to, a lot of people, it opened up a lot of opportunities of connecting to other people, which then eventually, over time, I was able to connect with Google recruiters, Microsoft recruiters, all these recruiters. And you do that for a while, probably within a couple months, probably 4 to 5 to be honest, they'll start coming and finding you. Now, the other thing that I should probably say before this video ends is that you need to be a superstar. Now, there's a rating for a LinkedIn page or a LinkedIn account where there's different rankings. You need to be a superstar. Now, that comes along with following all the things I just said. Now, there is a bonus piece of information that'll help you out even more. Make sure that you have your resume attached to your profile, and ultimately you go to Monster, Dicer, ZipRecruiter, and put in your resumes in those websites, and you can spam other companies. Like literally, there's nothing wrong with spamming. Nothing wrong. It's annoying, but it's nothing wrong. That's how I got my job, and I basically only took me a week to find an awesome job, good pay, everything. And I get recruiters talking to me all the time. It's crazy. Actually, it's annoying how many recruiters come and want to recruit me for this special job or something like that. I like where I work, so I'm going to stick where I'm at. I also have my business, which is Pad Robotics Corp. So I'm going to end this video right here. Thank you for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, share. I figure I'll give you this piece of information. Make sure to check out padintelligence.com. Got some videos explaining the products. I got some promo videos, tutorial videos, and of course you can buy PadScript. So yeah, thank you for watching. This is Parker, and I'll see you later.